Hey, sweetheart. I picked those pastries you like from the bakery down the street. They just took them out of the oven, so they're still warm. I was thinking we could put some coffee and... What are you doing in my office, sweetheart? I thought you were curled up on the sofa with your book. And why is my button desk drawer sitting on the floor? Look at the finish on the mahogany. It's completely splintered around the ledge. Did you take the bracelet opener to it? You know I keep my sensitive work documents in there. It's locked for a reason. Client confidentiality agreements, old tax returns, financial liabilities, incredibly boring, highly sensitive corporate matters that I specifically locked away so they don't bleed into our home life. I try so hard to keep my work stress separate from our sanctuary. So I'm having a really hard time understanding why you'd feel the need to vandalize my desk jobs just to snoop. What is what? The drawer? It's just old files, client records, a few spare keys, some junk I haven't gotten around to throwing away. Why are you shaking? You look like you've seen a ghost. Did something spook you? Come here, let me feel your forehead. You're pale. Okay, take a breath. You're hyperventilating. Put that down, please. You're getting yourself worked up over nothing. That's just my watch. I bought it at a vintage shop a few months ago. I thought I might fix it up. And the ID? I found that on the subway. I meant to mail it back to the guy, but I just threw it in the drawer and forgot about it. You know how scattered-brained I get with errands. It belongs to your ex-boyfriend. Huh. What a strange coincidence. I didn't even look at the name. I suppose it must have slipped out of his pocket the last time he was bothering you, and I just picked it up. Honestly, you're jumping into some incredible, wild conclusions right now. Your imagination is running away with you again. Remember what your therapist said about catastrophizing. You are acting hysterical. Put the thing back in the drawer. You're invading my privacy, and frankly, it's a little hurtful that you're looking at me like I've done something wrong. I go out in the rain to get you your favorite croissant, and I come back to find you ransacking my office and accusing me of... What exactly? What are you even trying to say? They're just trinkets, souvenirs from thrift stores, things I found on the street. Why are you trying to force a connection that isn't there? You've been so stressed at work lately, it's clearly affecting your judgment. You're not sleeping well, you're not eating properly, and now you're having some sort of paranoid episode in my office. Look at your hands. You're shaking so hard. You're going to drop them. Please, just give them to me. There, let's just take a deep breath together. In and out. See? It's fine. Everything is perfectly normal. You're just exhausted. Let's go to the kitchen, make some tea, and forget you ever broke into my desk. I'll even forgive you for ruining the lock. I know you didn't mean it. Blood. Let me see. Ah, yes. I suppose that is blood. It must have seeped through the plastic bag before it dried. That was careless of me. I usually have much better attention to detail. I really didn't want you to find this. I spent 3 years building this beautiful, peaceful life for us. We were happy, weren't we? The Sunday mornings, the trips to the farmer's market, the way you'd fall asleep on my chest on the sofa. It was perfect, and you just had to go digging. Why couldn't you just trust me? Shh, stop crying. You're giving yourself a headache, and I hate it when you cry. I haven't lied to you about anything that truly matters. I love you, I take care of you, I make sure the bills are paid and the apartment is warm. I've been the perfect boyfriend. Is it really such a deal breaker that I also take out the trash? Let's be rational about this. Look at the people in the drawer. Mark, your ex, he used to call you at 3 a.m. and call you worthless. He showed up at your apartment and bruised your wrist. The police did nothing. A restraining order is just a piece of paper. I simply provided a permanent solution. He hasn't bothered you in 14 months, has he? You slept so much better since he moved away. And Sarah from accounting, the one whose necklace you are staring at. She was trying to get you fired. She was spreading rumors that were making you miserable. You used to come home in tears because of her. I hated seeing you cry, so I followed her to her parking garage one night, and I had a little chat with her. Now, you have her promotion. You're welcome, by the way. A psychopath. That's a bit dramatic. I prefer to think of myself as a gardener. I'm just pulling the weeds that were choking my favorite flower. Every single person in that drawer was a net negative to your life. I didn't touch anyone innocent. I only eliminated the people who made you unhappy. It was an act of devotion. Everything I do to keep our home peaceful. You don't need to be afraid of me. Have I ever raised my voice at you? Have I ever laid a hand on you in anger? Never. I treat you like a queen. The things I do in the dark, those are just logistics. It's the messy, ugly work required to keep our world clean. You don't have to think about it. You just have to enjoy the results. No, no, we're not doing that. We're not running out in the rain like a couple of characters in a ship thriller. Come here. Look at me. Look into my eyes. Do I look crazy to you? I am the exact same man who made you pancakes this morning. I'm the man you kissed before you went to work. Nothing has changed. Only your perception of the facts. If you walk out that door, where will you go? The police? Think about it. Mark disappeared the night of our anniversary. You were my alibi. You told the detectives they were home all night watching movies. If they find his watch in my desk, you are an accomplice. You helped me hide him. At least that's what a prosecutor will say. I kept you safe, but I also made sure we were bound together. You're implicated in every single one of these. There it is. I can see the realization setting in. You're a smart girl. You always have been. You know, I'm right. The world out there is dangerous and messy and full of people who want to hurt you. But in here, with me, you are untouchable. I will murder anyone who tries to take your smile away. Isn't that romantic in a way? I forgive you for snooping. I really do. It's a shock, I know. You will need a few days to process it. But eventually, you will realize that this is a good thing. We have no more secrets. You know exactly how far I'm willing to go to protect our relationship. Now, I'm going to lock the office door, I'm going to put the drawer back, and we are going to the kitchen, sit down at the island and eat those warm pastries I bought for you. We're going to talk about your day, and we are going to be happy. Because you love me and I love you, and nothing is ever going to tear us apart, understand? Good girl. Now, come along. The coffee is getting cold.